Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Citystreetsme.com. We are here live with the reigning Miss Black Kansas 2013, Miss Natasha Houston. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you for sitting down and joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Never had some royalty pageantry going on, so this is the first time for me. So enough about me. If the people don't know you, tell the people who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Natasha Houston. I'm a Wichita native. I am currently, as you stated, representing Kansas, the state of Kansas, in the Miss Black, in conjunction with the Miss Black USA pageant. This is the preliminary step before Nationals, which will take place in August 2013. Okay. And I see myself as a regular, everyday type of girl, just born and raised here, just trying to make a change and represent our African American women and youth in this city. Just want to be a positive role model that girls that look like me can say, okay, I can do that too. If she's doing it, I can do it.
Absolutely. So with that, talk to me about where did the passion, the drive, the ambition, where did that come from for you to be Miss Black Kansas and do everything that you're doing?
Okay, well, honestly, this is not my first pageant, but I don't consider myself a typical pageant girl. Okay. My first pageant was in 2003. I actually was the reigning Miss Fashionetta. So people in Wichita, Kansas are pretty familiar with Fashionetta. So that was my first pageant, scholarship pageant in high school. I did that. And then I believe it was my junior year, I did the Miss Black and Gold pageant at Hampton University. Okay. And so that was my second pageant, which a friend of mine convinced me to participate in. And it took a lot of convincing because I just don't want to be seen as that type of girl that's just a pretty face or whatever, you know. So I did that and finally got to the Miss Black Kansas pageant. Kind of took some coaching as well. But once I did my research into what the pageant stands for, how it was started, and the founder, I was on board with that.
I like that. So now I know a little bit about the pageantry, but I do know that all of you young ladies have a platform on which you stand upon and which you represent. Talk to me a little bit about your platform and what you're doing.
Okay, well, my platform, which I'm really excited about because that's my heart's passion, my platform is combined of two passions of mine that drive my life, which are youth and then the creative arts. Right. So I combine them together, and my platform is cultivating exemplary youth through creative expression. I'm a very artistic-minded person, so if you don't see me modeling, singing, acting, or joking, then I'm probably just to myself. But I'm just very artsy-minded, and I feel like the arts and entertainment industry is heavily impacting our youth. Right. So if we can get some of that energy geared toward positive, reinforcement instead of some of the things that they're imitating, we'll see a mass change because it has a massive impact on our youth.
I like that. I like that a lot. With that, let me ask you this. I'm gonna get a little personal here with you just for a second. Throughout your entire span of all the pageants and everything that you've done, what has been maybe the most impressionable or life-changing thing that has happened to you since being involved with everything you've done?
Wow. The most life-changing thing that has happened for me, honestly, is having, I don't want to get emotional, is having young girls trust me with their issues, with their secrets, with their struggles. Right. To me, because they see me and, I guess with sharing some of my struggles, they feel like, okay, she's somebody that I trust to help mentor me or who I can talk to. And I literally just had a call yesterday with that. And I'm like, wow, that's responsibility, that's an honor, but that's not to be taken lightly. You know, with that comes a great responsibility that I know I'll be held accountable for. So I try to use it wisely.
Absolutely. So talk to me.
You almost made me cry.
Okay. Hey, look, that's what we're doing here. Getting in there. So I take it that you've traveled all over the country. You did your thing in there. Talk to me about some of the exciting places that pageantry has taken you and what you've liked about it.
Well, I would say the traveling hasn't more so been with the pageantry yet. Right. I've done a lot of things outside of the pageantry that have caused me to travel that are connected with the entertainment, such as the modeling and the singing and pursuit of that artistic dream, the dream that I have. But with the pageantry, I haven't really traveled a lot yet because they've been stationary pageants that I have participated in thus far, with the Fashionetta being in Wichita. And we did do the Black College Tour with that, which is how I ended up at Hampton University. Fell in love with that campus immediately. Went there and graduated in 2008 with my bachelor's in marketing.
Congratulations.
Yay, Hampton. So that was an experience that caused me to travel a little bit with that. And then the Miss Black and Gold pageant was stationary as well.
Okay.
But there will be some travel with this pageant, moving around, promoting interviews, and booking and things are going on right now actually with that. And I will be going to the inauguration next week.
Okay.
Chatting to meet with the other girls for the Heart Truth campaign, which we are representing as spokespeople for as well.
I like that. I like that. I won't keep you long, but before I want to ask you this before we get out of here. Say that this young lady comes to you. She wants to get into modeling. She wants to get into pageantry. What would be some of the key words of advice that you would give a young lady wanting to get involved in something like this?
My key words of advice for somebody who wants to get interested is make sure first your motive for wanting to get interested. That's something that I learned. Initially, I wanted to do it, but I had to be processed and I had to mature in some areas, because anything that you try to attain that you're not mature enough to handle can destroy you. So make sure you're not doing it for fame or fortune. Make sure you're doing it because it's your heart's passion. Absolutely. And that's what you feel like you were created to do. Find a mentor, a good mentor, research them, right. And stick close. Learn as much as you can so you can learn from their mistakes and from their triumphs. And stay grounded. Your faith, whatever it is you need to do to stay grounded, stay humble, right. And stay reachable. No matter how high you go, stay reachable. I
like that. That's one of the most candid answers that we've had in our history going down. I like that. But now I know that all the time you aren't what's the word I'm looking for? You aren't so pageantry. So what does Miss Black Kansas do? What type of music does she listen to? What's she doing in her leisure time?
Yeah, I'm very laid back. It's interesting when people see me because I am outgoing to some extent, but I'm really more of an introvert.
Right on.
It might not seem that way, but I'm really more introverted. I like silence. I like to write. I journal a lot. I songwrite. I write poetry. My favorite type of music would probably be neo, because it's calming. Okay. Neo, soul, probably R&B, and of course I love my gospel. I like a little bit of everything because I don't like to be boxed in.
Right on.
So that's really the truth. Like, if it sounds good, I'll vibe with it.
Right on. You got some Tupac in your car?
Oh man, don't now see. Don't do that. Oh man. You know what? It might be.
Hey, you should have Tupac in the car. You
might be. I listen to everything. I listen to everything because I feel like you can learn, whether you agree with everybody or not. There's something that you can learn from everybody, so you have to stay open, and I feel like that's why a lot of people are having a hard time moving and prospering, is because we're so closed-minded.
Absolutely. I like that. Before we get out of here, what's coming for you in this year of 2013, and where can we find you, websites, anything?
All right. Well, where you can find me in the community. I'm going to be booking interviews, engagements, doing fundraisers, charity events, serving all over the city. People can contact me. I actually currently do have a Facebook page. That's Miss Black Kansas USA 2013. I would also advise people to check out the Miss Black USA page, which is missblackusa.org. Also be aware of the Heart Truth campaign, because all the girls will be representing that as well. There is a MissBlackKansas.com webpage that is under construction right now, but it'll be up and finished very soon. And you can contact me by email. Anybody who's interested in booking me, want me to sing, do some spoken word, just come out and mingle. Like, I'm a really down-to-earth type of girl. I'm not, you know, all stiff and, you know, I like to hug people. I like to talk to people, laugh with people. So email me at Miss Black Kansas USA 2013 at yahoo.com. I'm sorry, it's really long.
Oh, that's fine.
So let me say that
again
again, because it's really, really long. It is Miss Black Kansas, so that's Black KS USA 2013 at yahoo.com. Hope you got it that time.
Right on. We'll get a link down there and put it on there too. That's what we do. We take care of all that.
Oh, and before we leave, I want to shout out and I want to thank Miss Karen Arrington.
Absolutely.
Which is the founder. Definitely have to put that in there. She's the founder of the Miss Black USA pageant, which she founded in 1986 for us African American women. So I definitely want to honor her and thank her for building this platform and allowing me to be able to represent the organization and continue her legacy. So I definitely want to put that out there.
Much love on that. Any last words of wisdom you want to leave to the people? This is your time. You do it.
Any last words? Just connect with me and follow my journey. They've labeled me as a trailblazer, the trailblazer of the pageant, which I'm honored because truly I have tried to live my life in a way that is pleasing to me and not going the conventional route, but doing what I feel is best for me. So I would just like to advise and encourage others who want to necessarily not go the expected route to do that, because at the end of the day, you have to live your life for you, and I want you to be happy, and I know you want to be happy. So, don't be afraid to blaze your own trail.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Citystreets.me.com. Here with Miss Black Kansas USA 2013. Like, it's all right?
Yeah, it's long. It is long. But it's okay. You got it right.
Thank you. I tried. Miss Natasha Houston, my lady, thank you. It is a pleasure and an honor. Catch her around. We'll have the links available right below the interview. So get in touch with her, contact her. This has been Citystreetsme.com. We're out of here. 1.